Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be. Have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
Quick. 57's Mike. Check tight end, check tight. Check 52.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And now it's second down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey. Check three. Where you at?
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle.
The 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Tannehill's pass.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Tannehill.
Tight down. There you go.
And that will be incomplete. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike's 57's Mike. Watch the backer. 57's the Mike.
They snap it to Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
57 to Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Yard line.
Here we go. Lady! Man. Clay. Man, I got you. Hatchet. Here you go, Tiger.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Watch 55. Hey, check. Mike 57.
Derrick Henry.
Watch the run.
Fights free at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerves showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Complete, too deep.
That goes for a gain of 31.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Titans 7, Steelers nothing.
Mike 20. Mike 37. It's coming this way. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken down by
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Well, the second down throw on target. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And a Steeler first down.
The 33.
I got one. Check, 55 to Mike. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal.
A very solid gain of 27. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Swift. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
55, right there in the middle. 50. World, get ready.
2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Let's go, D.
Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Incomplete. It's 2nd.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Tight end left. Hey. We got 3. 3 down. Hey,
Tannehill.
let's go, D.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 20.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and
From the 25 on 2nd down, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
30. 57 to Mike. Don't let him breathe. Hip.
Here's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's 4th down.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house.
Touchdown,
A fumble
Pittsburgh.
recovery for a Steelers score. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game. That they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Henry. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Right. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let him know. Let him know. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Now it's Tannehill.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Mike 55. I want that.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tannehill on the
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Check 55 to Mike. Let's go. Mike.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 32 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man is Galladay, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
At the 29-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Alert, alert.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
At the 37-yard line.
Watch 80. Watch the screen. Pass.
Here we go, 24. Mike 37.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 7 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
Jack 16.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
31's the mic. Here we go, D.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 7.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Here we go, here we go. Black 5.
Bring it.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he slings one that's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Move. 3 down. 31's the mic.
Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
And we'll see if they can disrupt it here on second down. It's Henry, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
On first down, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here you go, Tiger. Check Mike 39. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On second and 10, Tannehill. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Watch that. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. So don't say nothing. Hey, check Mike.
To the air again, Tannehill. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here you go, right here. 20. Zebra. Hey, check Mike 39.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. High throw, but the catch is made. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 10 more there and another first down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Gostkowski for the point after. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll bring up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. And we're going 37's the alert. 37. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
24 is the Mike.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
1-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
36.
They'll run with Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to a field goal.
17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
Stephen Gostkowski.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Quez Watkins, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You either win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave an outline when I hear them.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 10 yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he rifles one incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Pittsburgh.
Set. Black 20.
Mike 37. Not today, you are. Not today.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger.
You.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Ready? Black 80.
Right there, 54 Mike.
All day, baby, all day.
Mike,
Black is good.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On second and 12, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on first down. Henry uses the spin. Joe Hayden there to bring him down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Here's Tannehill. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's good.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Tannehill on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Maybe a free play now for Roethlisberger.
He don't listen.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Boswell for the extra point.
Hey man, over. Two more stuff now.
And the lead is down to 2.
I can't stop this nigga on defense.
Makes the score Titans 33.
Jay, if Jay would just shut the fuck up and just let me play, I like Jay. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Shut the fuck up. I just don't know what I'm doing on defense.
Why
are you blaming me?
Cause I'm trying to, like, nigga, you sound like Allen when he complains on Warzone. Like, nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear that dumb shit.
And in hindsight, like, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Huh? I know. I just threw it up. I don't know. I just threw that shit up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Also,
brings up 2nd and 2.
you gotta watch for those underneath routes on that left side. Stop going on the right side of the field with the linebacker. Because every time he comes out in like straight wide threats, or if he has Khalif Raymond on the left side, he just and get out this 4-base stuff.
Yeah, let's quit kite, dude. So I can.
Now Tannehill throwing the out route incomplete.
Don't even pinch it because
and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
No, he's just doing the out route. Nobody can run.
Go back to 3-4. Is your what's cost still on something purple or 5?
Oh no, I gotta check.
Put it on like 15.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Flushed out right.
I have no pressure.
Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Get off the left side, nigga.
On second down.
What you talking about?
Running from the gun.
You're on Devin Bush. Get on White.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Because he does the same thing.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, they didn't accomplish the goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you gotta start thinking about using them.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go-time.
Who's doing? He's doing clock?
Shift your D-line to the left side.
Because they can take a lot of time off the
You see, he always has that same Khalif Raymond.
run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Wait, he's shooting clock, Zeke?
Oh yeah, as soon as he comes out, he drops to 10 seconds.
Just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off
They
the
now
scramble,
come
but
on
it'll still leave him with a third down.
Oh, that should have, bro. They should let Devin Bush tackle that, nigga.
Oh, well.
Like, what the fuck?
Back to throw.
No.
Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good.
He's
as they
killing
come
you
up
with that
first
same
and
fucking.
10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Derek. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old
Yeah, you got home to a field goal.
This bitch ass nigga really is chewing clock. Oh, come on, let's go, Mika! Let's go, Mika! Come on, let's fucking go. Now I just gotta get on.
How?
Let's fucking go.
In a great spot to take total control, and
Nah.
yet they find a way to call it.
The 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now
Yeah,
Conley's come back here.
Yeah, that means
I know you remember
defense
the
has
bomb,
to
so
go
what the
out
fuck
there
is
and make some plays
I don't know.
themselves.
Shut
So
up.
we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense
go
is
ahead,
mentally
dude.
ready to take
Hey,
care of
Zeke.
it.
You got your 3 timeouts, so.
The tackle was by the
When you run power,
We can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but
does the defense, when they have inside zone or inside stuff, does that shit activate on that?
No, it's only on inside zone when this is on
Oh, yes, sir. I'm on his ass now.
Wait, you play right now?
No. You'll know if I'm playing.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of
I'd be losing my mind if I was playing him right now.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds
Bro,
remaining in the
scary when you
fourth.
thought
So
it was
first
big.
and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. Now a
No.
desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
I should.
Would have been a
Fuck. I
big
should have
header
loved
if
it.
they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to
Nigga, if
run
you had a
with him
faster
stride
nigga
for
racing in that
stride.
route, bro, you might. I think you might
Ball
have
on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Nigga, if it was Deontay Johnson.
He's back to throw.
Uh-oh. Must have bringing up the Gucci team.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
You see the fucking field goal. Come on.
Now the
Nigga, the time.
Yeah, no.
three timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So the sack and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to let
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
That's caught inside the 20.
Come on, just waste the time, waste the time.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
You missed it, the field goal.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Let's go, boys, Jim.
Stringing together some
Let's
explosive
go.
plays here in the playoffs.
I don't fuck
Pretty
up now.
explosive
Fucking,
play.
Shush.
don't come on and come to see like a dumb nigga.
Please. Shush. Please.
In your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Let the man think.
Good with the extra point, and it would appear
I hope he's not taking a field goal in your car.
come from behind
You
victory.
be making niggas miss field goals.
He already hit his field goal. He's on one.
Oh, so all you gotta do is play defense?
Yeah, all you gotta do is play defense.
So we will start
What's the time?
25.
12 seconds. Big man deep. Big man deep.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Critical
Watch it,
condition
watch it,
here,
start spinning.
obviously.
Let's go.
Hope to
Watch.
get something quick right.
Let's go! Interception!
And once they do take the big shot,
What I fucking tell you, I'll fucking
no one getting behind the defense.
You
Make an
know
easy
what?
throw.
Shut the fuck up, Jaden! I got this!
Shut the fuck up. Gosh damn.
Who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot of things
It's his last chance right here.
in this situation.
3 seconds left.
Watch.
And a timeout.
You can go type in Twitter.
My fucking gosh, I'm scared.
Have him on the move on first down.
The next time you can score a touchdown.
One last throw here for Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go. Yes, let's get it.
Complete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with
Fuck up, Jaden. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Good game. That was a good game.
Wait, Marshall, did you listen to what I said? Did you put Deontay Johnson out there? Oh no, same play? Where Kenny Galladay
Well,
was?
time to lose the championship because I'm not beating the Bills.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughton. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
If I'm you, I'm not saying GG's. I do not give a fuck. I am not saying GG's. You don't Tupac on me and expect me to tell you GG. Y'all can suck my dick.
If it wasn't for Mika and that hit stick, I would have lost for sure.
No cap.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm down. Getting I need to get off this game.
You kind of suck.
Like, dude, when Jaden's talking to me, it's like I just want to shoot him with a gun. Cause it's like he just.
Homie, bro, your reads are scary.
I know they
And
scary.
You won, but shit.
I know.
Homie, you hit the
I know
ground.
my reads are scary. Zeke always tells me this shit. He about to do it. You can shoot him with a lot of things, Richard.
What the fuck, Zeke?
I'm joking.
So nobody just gonna hear what Zeke said? Wow, that's
Chestnut,
amazing.
like the bitch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what Zeke said now.
Marcel been hanging out. Marcel been hanging out with Allen too long.
Marcel, what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Fuck that nigga shit.
AK already said it.
Yes, but
Every
anyway,
time that I...
Kenny
Marcel,
Galladay.
you are the dumbest nigga ever.
Why? Why I do?
Why the hell do you have... Go to your Kenny Galladay's abilities.
What's wrong with it?
Keep going.
I'm,
Why the fuck you got wide receiver apprentice when Ben Roethlisberger got fucking
he can't
pop
get it
out
till I
nigga?
hit 90 overall. He's not 90.
Yeah,
You don't have
dumbass.
it?
No, he
No!
doesn't
Oh my
have it.
fucking gosh. Like, nigga.
It Ben sucks.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. That's
Ooh.
crazy.
Wait, Marcel, did you age reset him?
Yeah, Adrian said him, but he's not at 90 yet.
Wait, what the fuck? You age resetted him and he wasn't over a 90?
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Marcel,
What?
Marcel, go edit Big Ben and put Slinger 3.
Slinger
I'll
3?
help you
He has
with that.
Slinger 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I capped about the 2.
Huh?
I capped.
I know
about
you
the
did.
2.
I just cut
Put
Slinger
3
2
on
just
there.
to keep it.
Well, 3's good. That's all I gotta say. Just put 3 on there, try and practice, and change.
He's at 90 now, but that's with the moral. See, look, I don't have that fifth slot yet. And and I can't get it here. Or here.
Damn, how Jalen
or
Hurts
here,
catch Big
Or
Ben?
here. I don't know, Jaden. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care.
Wait, Zeke, when you age resetted Breeze, what'd he go to?
I didn't age reset him. The old
He
nigga
was
did.
already like a 90. He was already like a 98 or a 99.
Yeah.
Well, okay, before you age resetted Big Ben, what was he?
He was 82. He wasn't a high overall. He was like an 82. Yeah, 82. And they only gave me like, and they only when they age reset, they only gave me like 3-4 abilities. That's it.
Nigga, I was at 2.
I went from 2
Sure.
for half of the year.
It's your fault. Throw
That took
power
for
got
half of the year.
fucking disabled. Fucker.
Never.
Cause Big Ben could have like fucking 90s.
Every plus 2 Jaden had, throw power Jalen Hurts. Throw power Jalen Hurts. Throw power Jalen Hurts.
How's that my fault?
Oh my gosh, we just told you. But okay.
It's not my fault. Nigga, he should have said no throw power in the beginning. And y'all act like y'all niggas wasn't doing the same thing.
I was doing it, but I wasn't just doing throw power.
Nah, that's your fault. Shit. My quarterback got 95.
Because I didn't even know the voting thing or anything.
My shit was 90. My nigga got 95 throw power. He only did that because if I wasn't leading in a league in passing or throwing, he wouldn't do that shit.
More sacks though, because he has a good D line.
Are you gonna start this Warzone game or no?
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm coming.
Oh, you gonna
I'm so sorry.
Marcel stream, Jaden?
Not on his stream.
Thank you, Kenny Galladay. Oh no, and Mika. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. That catch. Thank you, Galladay.